Andor is an intense spy thriller, a suspenseful sci-fi story, and the first chronological prequel to Star Wars. And yet, above all, Andor is great television. Its authenticity is grounded in the opposition of complex characters with different and justifiable perspectives.
You just hope that your cause is the right one, right? I mean, to Dedra, she's a hero. I think all of them think they're the hero, right? Everyone in this story is the hero of their story.
Production design is key to achieving that Andor feels so real. Coruscant is the powerful capital of a galaxy far, far away. To create its splendor, Andor uses spectacular locations. Adams Plaza Bridge emphasizes the spatial depth in the ASB headquarters. The McLaren Technology Center becomes a transportation hub. Architect Santiago Calatrava provides the splendor of the Senate with the Museum of Arts and Sciences in Valencia.
Well, this stretch that I'm in now is at one end of what we're calling a Senate Plaza, with the Senate building at one end and the Senate offices at the other. And so it really helps us kind of stitch together the geography of the exterior Senate.
It's beyond belief.
Andor feels so real because of its well-written script, top-quality performances, and wonderful locations. Plus, the hyper-realistic sets built at Pinewood, Little Marlow, and Long Cross Studios allow the actors to inhabit immersive three-dimensional spaces with very realistic textures.
Every time you see a plate, or every time you see a spoon, or you see food on the table, it's a bunch of people that are having long conversations with each other about how to do all this stuff. It's amazing.
La elucubración que hay detrás, ¿no? Es muy interesante. Todo es mecánico, todo es real. Estamos como rindiendo homenaje al origen de Star Wars, ¿no? Las criaturas pues están ahí y son algunas se animan por personas dentro de ellas, otras se animan remotamente, pero interactúas con ellas, interactúas con los droides, se mueven, los espacios se utilizan, ¿no? Yo siempre digo que este equipo de producción y en particular el diseñador de producción es un tipo que hace realidad esta galaxia lejana. Yo, por ejemplo, entraba a la habitación donde se supone que Cassian está, ¿no? Y no hay ningún momento en el que diga que yo tengo que abrir una gaveta. Sin embargo, estoy ensayando y decido, pues voy a abrir una gaveta, pensando en que yo como actor y como cineasta siempre te pasa eso, ¿no? Dices, oye, aquí voy a abrir una gaveta. En ese momento el equipo de producción o de props, de utilería, dice, pues metamos algo en esa gaveta para cuando él abre. En ensayo yo abro la gaveta y está llena de cosas, pero además no llena de cosas, tiene un sentido. Es todas las cosas que tienen que ver con algo específico, ¿no? Todas las herramientas están aquí. Y tú así de... ¿Quién se detuvo a pensar qué herramientas usaría este personaje, necesitaría en su casa y guardarlas, en qué lugar sería, y entonces cómo las acomodarían? Todo ese trabajo está hecho y como actor es algo delicioso entrar a un set que ya está vivo.
Senator Mon Mothma's here.
In the middle of the splendid capital Coruscant, insurgents Cleia Markey and Luthen Rael ran a gallery. For most of the show, we don't know what's the personal relationship between Cleia and Luthen and who is really in charge.
Senator!
The gallery is aesthetic, opulent and luxurious like the society it serves. It's a cover to hide the revolutionary activities.
Free your mind, Senator. This is a place where time stands still.
The galleries appear the contextualized consumer market.
A gift for your husband.
Yes.
The objects are detached from their original religious and social uses, selected by their beauty or their antiquity, and marked with a price. Set designer Rebecca Alleway designed the Andor gallery collection.
Some of the artifacts, which the fans will know, there were quite a lot of Easter eggs in there as well. There's a few key Star Wars Easter eggs. So I had great fun also flicking through all the past Star Wars artifacts and books, and picked out and asked Star Wars, Disney's permission to then recreate some Star Wars headdresses that had been on the actress many years ago, and various Easter eggs. This had to be curated like an art gallery. If you go to an art gallery, the same person buys the art, or if you go to a beautiful antique shop, the same person. So I kind of had to tap into what I thought would be Luthen's taste.
So, a gift for your husband.
Yes, it's his day.
If I recall, he has an interest in military artifacts.
Yes.
So let's start with the oldest one. It's a Udapawan monk cudgel.
A striking piece among the objects for sale is a two-headed snake. This impressive object appears in 4 episodes of the first season of Andor. The Easter egg refers to a famous piece of the Mexica culture exhibited in the British Museum. The Aztec two-headed serpent is a religious pectoral covered with thousands of turquoise mosaic patchwork. The pectoral may represent duality and transformation, key concepts in Aztec cosmology. The two heads could signify the cyclical nature of existence. This masterpiece stands as one of the most striking and mysterious artifacts from pre-Columbian Mexico. It is one of the most iconic pieces of the British Museum in London.
So let's start with the oldest one. It's a Udapawan monk cudgel. You see the ceremonial variety in many places, but this is the real thing. It's a unique gift for most, but...
This Udapawan monk cudgel looks like the galactic version of a macahuitl, the obsidian-tipped weapon used by the Mexica to smash opponents.
It's a unique gift for most, but it's a treasure for the true aficionado.
I'm trying to expand parents' taste beyond fighting implements. Is there anything else that might interest you?
Well, your timing is excellent.
The presence of the enigmatic snake is brief and peripheral, but it always seems to be in the foreground when conspiring.
Is there anything else that might interest you?
Your timing is excellent. I have something very special that just came in. Come with me. It's a two-faced divinity.
14,000 years old.
The sun goddess and a serpent from the overworld sharing the same mouth. If you can't deliver, I need to know.
Do you think I'm not trying?
I never think that, but I need to start planning if you're no longer coming through for us.
The money's there.
Episode 4, Aldani, introduces Senator Mon Mothma, who finances rebel activities.
Watching me now.
It also presents the gallery as a compelling symbolic device.
Every day.
We arrive at the gallery from the sunny splendor of Coruscant.
Faces.
Then, we walk through a montage of artifacts, arranged to produce an effect of splendor, with explanations that may or may not be true. We reach the chiaroscuro of a workshop, a bunker,
Can help me.
a clandestine communications center, an espionage facility.
No.
I know what I'm asking.
No. We're vulnerable enough. We need funding, not more people to worry about.
Don't lecture me on vulnerability. No one's more at risk than I am. You think I haven't thought this through? I'd be the first one to fall.
This is a death deity from Teotihuacan. Senator Mothma and rebels Luthen and Cleia don't necessarily want the same things to happen. Episode 7, Announcement.
Was this you?
What do you mean?
The snake at the beginning of the sequence is an omen, a warning, a promise.
The garrison, Aldani.
Ah! Is it true?
You realize what you set in motion?
It was time for that as well.
Palpatine won't hesitate now.
Exactly. We need it.
Episode 10, One Way Out. The whole take is a dynamic sequence shot.
Could be anything.
Luthen mirrors the ambiguous dual serpent. These are heads of rancors, semi-sentient reptilians from Datomir. Rancors have been present in the Star Wars universe for almost all the franchise. Rancors are emotionally complex and capable of forming bonds with their handlers. While often used as brutal fighters, they show loyalty and even affection when properly cared for.
That's what I thought, so I went to the stairs.
A beautiful reverse tracking shot moves us through the gallery. Padme Amidala's headdress in Attack of the Clones. A metatextual reference maybe. Natalie Portman was 16 when auditioned over 200 actresses for the role. And Cleia is similar to Leia.
You needn't worry about your...
Carrie Fisher was 19 when casted. Cleia is Elizabeth Delow's first role after graduating from the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art.
There goes the day.
I don't like it. Not now, I don't like the timing.
You don't like anything. Well, if it's a trap, we've already lost.
Episode 11, Daughter of Ferrix. A western, but instead of a saloon, an antique shop.
I understand she shops here.
A Starkiller's Sith Stalker helmet and Mandalorian armor.
You'd like to get something for her?
Guerrilla Vel Sarta is urgently looking for Luthen, instigator of the conspiracy against the Empire.
Where is he? Where is he?
You're off the rails. You're lucky he's not here.
For Mexicans, this is a fantastic Easter egg. The Sandstone, or Piedra del Sol, stands as one of the most emblematic archaeological pieces on display in the National Museum of Anthropology in Mexico City. Its intricate carvings feature the 5 sons of Mexican mythology. The sandstone appears on historic peso banknotes. Since 1996, Mexican coins have been minted with concentric circles that reproduce the sandstone. For Mexicans, the Piedra del Sol is more than an artifact.
I don't have lately. I have always.
Vel says Cassian Andor will return home, but Andor is played by Diego Luna.
Cassian Andor. The mother died.
Both Vel and Cleia look at the circular piece. The Easter egg stands for Diego Luna, referencing his homeland, Mexico.
I'll let him know.
Do that.
The Empire cannot win.
Diego Luna dedicated a decade of his life to Cassian Andor, first as an actor and then also as an executive producer. His influence caused the rebellion to be not just a fight against tyranny, but a reflection on real-world struggles.
You'll never feel right unless you're doing what you can to stop them. Yo le agradezco mucho a esta a esta comunidad porque he aprendido del proceso creativo de gente muy talentosa, ¿no? He estado muy cerquita de todos los procesos. Al involucrarme como productor, he tenido la oportunidad pues, de acompañar el proceso del diseñador de producción, el vestuarista, de la diseñadora de maquillaje y peinados, el equipo de stunts. He aprendido muchísimo de ellos y también he estado ahí como para entender y potencializar lo que yo puedo hacer en esta serie, ¿no? Yo hoy ya no veo cómo no involucrarme, pero tengo esa curiosidad y esa necesidad de entender los distintos procesos alrededor de un proyecto así. Pero además aquí, bueno, pues me tocó trabajar con gente que, te digo, que admiro muchísimo. O sea, el trabajo, por ejemplo, de vestuario y de diseño de vestuario, el tiempo que se le dedica, la cantidad de respuestas a las que hay que llegar para tomar las decisiones, ¿no? Todo tiene un porqué, todo está significado, todo tiene una razón de ser.
Other Mexican filmmakers joined Andor, such as director Alonso Ruiz Palacios and cinematographer Damián García. With Andor, Diego Luna has reinforced the power of Latin American voices in global storytelling.
En el equipo, digamos, de trabajo así cercano, pues hay también muchos argentinos, colombianos, brasileños. Nos propusimos también eso, ¿no? Que el equipo de trabajo tuviera o representara una diversidad también que enriqueciera muchísimo el punto de vista y la perspectiva con la que se cuenta la historia, por un lado, y que pudiéramos estar emulando este sentido de comunidad del que habla la serie también en el espacio de trabajo, ¿no?